Martin Luther King Jr. He was born in a house where dreams were often denied, but Martin dreamed anyway. In Atlanta, Georgia on January 15, 1929, a baby boy entered a world divided by color. His father was a preacher, his mother a school teacher, both firm believers in faith and education. But even as a child, Martin Luther King Jr. felt the invisible walls of racism. One of his first heartbreaks? When a white friend's parents said they couldn't play together anymore, simply because of his skin. That pain didn't make him bitter. It made him curious and then courageous. He read, he listened. And in college, and at just 15 years old, he began shaping his voice not just as a speaker, but as a leader. He studied theology, he studied Gandhi, and he discovered a revolutionary idea. You could change the world without violence. Then came Montgomery. In 1955, Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a segregated bus. The city trembled. And a young, unknown preacher, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., just 26 years old, was chosen to lead the Montgomery Bus Boycott. 381 days. No buses, no rides, no giving in. Threats came. His house was bombed, but he told the crowd, "We must meet hate with love." The boycott succeeded. Segregation on buses was ruled unconstitutional. It was his first major victory, but far from the last. From Montgomery to Birmingham, from Selma to Washington, he marched with thousands, walked with courage, and stood in places where violence was waiting. He was arrested over 29 times, stabbed in 1958 by a woman who said God told her to kill him. He survived, but his message? It grew louder. On August 28, 1963, standing before over 250,000 people at the Lincoln Memorial, he spoke the words the world would never forget. "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." That day, even the air seemed to stop. The dream had been spoken. Now it had to be fought for. But the path of peace is never easy. He was spied on by the FBI, criticized by white moderates, even questioned by some in his own movement who thought he was too gentle. Still, he marched, he preached. He gave America a mirror and demanded it see its reflection. In 1964, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, becoming the youngest recipient at age 35. But greatness is often taken too soon. On April 4, 1968, standing on a balcony in Memphis, Tennessee, where he had gone to support striking sanitation workers, a bullet ended his life. He was just 39, but he left behind more than speeches. He left behind a movement, a blueprint, a dream. He didn't just dream, he acted so others could wake up.